And Godwin Asediba is the recipient of the 2025 Michael Elliott Award for Excellence in African Storytelling. And guess what? You're the first Ghanaian to win this award.
Yes.
Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. I'm not even joking. I have goosebumps, Godwin. I have goosebumps.
Kuzo, where is the champagne?
I nearly cried on TV. Please don't.
Godwin, don't set me off. Don't set me off. You know, as soon as man, Godwin, you work so hard.
Repeat that. The only African.
No, please. Ghanaian. Ghanaian.
Already, we have diplomatic issues to deal with.
We shouldn't come.
I'm not even finished with Spain. You want to invite the African continent?
We want to add South Africa to it.
But let me clear my throat.
Sorry.
Godwin Asediba is the 2025 recipient of the Michael Elliott Award for Excellence in African Storytelling. And I reiterate, he's the first Ghanaian to do this. I say give it up. 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 How does it feel, Godwin? Or this is just, I was so is it just another day in the land of Godwin?
This is a big international award. It's a big deal among investigative journalists. I know a number of journalists who have tried applying over the years but haven't gotten it. You get to a certain stage, and it's actually, the process is quite tough because once the story is submitted and then the panel goes through everything, it takes months. And then you get to a certain level, they would arrange for an interview with you separately, together with the other people who have made it to the final stage. So once the interview is done, you need to impress them. They need to monitor your communication skills, why you worked on the story, why you had to bring in this angle. I mean, you need to defend what you did. Yes, so I did all of that, and I guess it went well for me. Yes, so I feel happy about it. It's satisfying to know that the work I did here in Ghana is being recognized on a global stage. I would want to dedicate the award to the mortuary workers whom have allowed me to tell their stories. This story was a story I worked on in 2022, and after working on it, most of the people who spoke to me on the story, which is the mortuary workers, had to go through a lot. Others were about to lose their jobs. So working on it again in 2024 was a bit tough for me. Most of them didn't want to associate with me. So I had to find ways and means to go into the morgue myself, more like an update on the story. And when I went in there, the situation had gone from bad to worse. So I did my own filming and everything, came out, and then when the story was out there, people were still shocked that 2 years after I revealed the appalling state of the morgue, it was still turning bad, and it got a lot of reaction. Subsequently, I was told they were doing some renovation works in there, which is what I'm always looking at achieving at the end of the day. So I would want to dedicate the award to the morgue workers. I'm hoping that once this is on a global stage now, it will push for the morgue to be renovated completely to look like an ultra-modern one, because there's a looming health crisis coming from that space. And if you can remember, the morgue drains is connected to the Kuala Lagoon.
That's right.
Which ends up at the sea. And there are also fishermen who are catching fish there. Fishmongers are also buying to sell to community members. So it's just a lot of things happening in there, and I'm happy that the work has been recognized.
This award that you have received, what does it come with?
It comes with cash. And I'm also going to be working with The Economist for 2 weeks in London.
Oh my goodness. I love that. Give it up.
So I will be going in June, right after the working process, which is 2 weeks. There would be an award, a program for the award ceremony, where I'll finally be picking the plaque and then the cash as well.
That's amazing.
Yes,
that's
and connecting
amazing
with other people dignitaries who will be coming on board.
So this, I saw there's another gentleman as well.
Yes, Silas from Nigeria.
Okay. Yes. Omo Niger. It's a Ghana-Niger collab.
Nigeria has actually been winning.
Okay.
Yes, last year, I think about 2 Nigerians won. But I know there was a Nigerian in there, and they are doing massive. And See, Nigerians, they are not joking. And Silas, for instance, I was in South Africa with him for the African Investigative Journalism Conference. That was where we met, and we had a good conversation. Subsequently, we met in Nigeria, where I won the CGID Best in Community Reporting in West Africa. So we've actually been meeting and talking as well. So I didn't know he was part of the winners until we had a Zoom call, and then I saw his face. I was like, oh, wow.
That's amazing.
He is actually my friend, so I'm happy for him as well.
What does 2025 have in store for you as far as your investigative journalism is concerned? There are other award schemes, some big ones, the Komla Dumont award. I think that the time frame to apply for that has closed officially. It has, yes.
It's been closed.
Did you get your foot in the door before it closed? Can you give us an exclusive?
You want me to say it now so that when I don't get it, people will come and say,
Godwin, if you don't get it, cry, you'll still be in London.
Yes.
You'll still be...
I've actually applied for the Komla Dumont award. This should be my 4th time.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I don't get anywhere. I really don't know what they are always looking out for. But, I think my stronghold is the storytelling.
Yeah.
That is what I am very good at. And usually they would ask for links to your YouTube to monitor. You don't know which story they are going to click on.
Okay.
You understand? In as much as some of my stories are very catchy, I do normal feature stories as well. Let's say I'm telling a story about the state of the Odo drain. That wouldn't catch a BBC person who is, watching. But if you click on something like Dreams in Shambles, Troubled Morgue, Married to Cocaine, My Period is Not a Shame, that will definitely get your attention. So maybe there's some sort of lack when it comes to there as well. But I don't know. I will just keep trying. This was my 3rd time applying for the Michael Elias Award, and then it came out positive.
3rd time's a charm.
We are not giving up, but it's not always just about the awards. It comes with the accolades and then the recognition. But what is of importance to me is the impact I am making at the end of the day. And God being so good, anytime I touch on a story or highlight a problem, we get either organizations or individuals who want to come in and help. And that is always what I'm looking at achieving at the end of the day. It gives me so much satisfaction. And
if you're watching us on Facebook, you see some visuals of Godwin when he covered the morgue, Troubled Morgue it's called. In fact, today we'll play it in honor of this award. For those of you who haven't had a chance to see it, to listen or follow along, we'll give you that treat today. So that you can see the good work, in fact, the great work that Godwin does. Time check, it is some 25 minutes to the top of the hour, 8 a.m. You're still live here on 3FM Sunrise, on 3FM 92.7, and we're speaking with Godwin Asediba. He is the 2025 recipient of the Michael Elliott Award for Excellence in African Storytelling. Woo, it's a mouthful, and we're so proud of him. Godwin, the saying is that iron sharpens iron. It is such a privilege, such an honor to work with individuals who are so driven and so passionate about the work that they do. You know that the love is deep. I love what you do.
Thank you.
And you're on to greater and greater heights. These are the colleagues that inspire you. Inspire you to also give off your best and do what you do. And like I said, we'll be playing some of that. In fact, can we hear a little bit of that this morning before we say goodbye to Godwin? Take a listen.
For the umpteenth time, mortuary attendants have gone on strike to demand better conditions of service. The General Secretary of the Mortuary Workers Association of Ghana, Richard Jordan, revealed that some attendants at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital are developing serious health complications, with others losing their lives.
Serious. We've lost over 30 in a year. Kolebu has got 3 people in just this year. They're all dying everywhere. So many mess. So everybody is sick at the mortuary. In fact, there's nobody I can say is physically fit. If we should do a test on all of them now, I can tell you, is either the person is visually going impaired, is either the person is actually having a problem with his waist because of the lifting of the legs, or the person is having some kind of kidney problem, or maybe some lungs problem. We are working in very unconducive environment which is not fit for purpose. Many of them have been neglected beyond human in our use.
Back inside the Kolebu mortuary, Kawe, not her real name, now in her 11th year as a mortuary attendant, continues to face stigma and isolation.
Yeah, Brankasa. So someone will pass away, if whether it's HIV, tuberculosis, you don't know what kind of sickness is taking this person to his early or his grave. But that's your work for you to do. So please, the government to come to our head and listen to us. We have tried to talk to them severally, but no response.
The smell in here is absolutely unbearable. You can't be able to stay around for more than a minute. Now, it is alleged that the wastewater from the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, together with its morgue, flows through its channels where it finally passes through this bigger drain which connects to the Kole Lagoon and finally settles in at the sea. This is unhealthy and poses serious health risk to the populace.
For the
And that was Godwin Asediba doing what he does best. So with this particular award, let me ask again, do you submit a number of stories? How many do they
Just
ask
one.
you? Oh, just one.
Just one story.
You just need one story.
Yes.
And this is the one
Yes.
that clinched you the award.
When I was about submitting, it was between this story and then Dreams in Shambles. I don't know what it is about that story, but I am emotionally attached to it. Maybe because it has to do with children, but yeah, it took me a long time to decide, and then I went for this. Yeah.
And this was what clinched the deal. Well, again, Godwin, we're proud of you. In June, when you're going, don't be surprised if your cargo is a bit heavier. I might have found my way
Somewhere in there.
into your bag. You didn't tell us what the cash prize was, but that's okay. Off the record, we can draw and decide how we split it accordingly. But what's on the bill for the weekend? Because you work hard, but you play hard. Is that the secret formula?
You don't need to let people know that, because I have my Snapchat family is like,
Oh, are we a private family on the Snapchat, or is it a public one?
No, there's a public one and also a private one.
Oh, I've let the cat out of the bag. I should keep quiet on the private side.
You understand?
Surely,
yes.
surely. Sixtus is jealous. We'll give you the code to the private one.
It's not a lot of people who get to see that side of me.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but I believe that once you work hard, you should have fun as well.
Absolutely.
Like Sisters was saying, we are just humans. We live one. So why not work hard, play hard, do everything together, and don't make things too hard for you. Don't take life too seriously. I believe anything can happen at any point. There are times I go to places where I'm working on stories and I'm like, anything can happen to me in here, but I still just keep the passion high. The vim is always there to get things done, and at the end of the day, God being so good, everything comes out perfectly and people love it as well. So,
absolutely. Godwin, have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Helen. You too.